Alright, this is King Day Forex, and today what I'll be discussing with you guys is why exactly are you not making money from Forex? Why? Okay, not only Forex, why are you not making money from Boom and Crash? Before we proceed, if it is your first time of entering my channel, kindly subscribe, okay, and make sure that you don't miss my videos, and by turning on the alert button. All right. Before I proceed, I'll be getting some comments and calls about my previous video. Like, it works, yes, it works, and some persons have been saying I should do some reviews on price action, make videos on price action, volatility, and other stuff. Yes, I'm working on it. That's why you should not miss my videos, because I'm going to be explaining price action in details, okay, even that a common man can even understand. Because like I said earlier in my last video, it's not a must start blowing grammar, trying to make sure that trying to make people to feel as if you already understand the theories behind Forex. I said earlier, Forex is not about knowing the theory aspect, it's about making money, okay, about understanding the market. When you understand the market, you can easily make the market, okay. Let me just put it in that simple statement. First, you must understand the market, okay. Who are in control of the market? How long are they going to be in control? So when am I to place my trade? If I place my trade now, will I be profitable? How is the risk going to be if I place trade now, okay? So like I was saying, boom and crash, like we want to understand, boom and crash is the easiest way to make money from Forex. Is the easiest Forex market to actually make the market. Because why? It's quite you can actually predict boom and crash market. And not only that, you can use small capital, okay. With the boom and crash, you can start as low as $5. You can trade as low as $5, even $3, okay. All right, even I will do a video on how to use 0.01 lot size in boom and crash. Most persons like it's not possible. Yes, from you just trying to use the riff to trade boom and crash, the allowable lot size can use 0.2, but I tell you that you can as well use 0.01 lot size to place trade, okay. All right, so what I'll be discussing with you guys is why are you not making money from boom and crash? Yes, because most persons will be like, I try my best to make sure that I have a lot of strategies to trade. I have capital, I have good setup, but I'm not making profit from it. Yes, it's possible that you're not making profit from boom and crash, which is very not nice, because boom and crash is to me personally, okay, is the most easiest way to make profits. I'm sorry, it's the easiest way to make money, like very easy compared to other trades, okay. Because while most times you tend not to make money from boom and crash is your risk management. I will try and explain that deeply, because in boom and crash, when it comes to boom and crash, the best way to make profits is you going against the market. All right, like you trying to predict spikes is the best way to make money from boom and crash. Though you can as well make few money from following the trend of the market, but I must say the truth, to actually make boom and crash is to actually go against the market. I won't lie to you, okay. Yeah, I won't lie to you, because when it comes to you, because some years back when I was showing boom and crash, I tend to have connections with a like customer care service, not actually customer care service, like they actually work with the Reef. Actually, then the name used to be binary, okay. So I tend to work with them, and they tend to make me to understand that there's a way they actually manipulate boom and crash. Like, they observe some traders, if you actually over leverage on your account, or probably use a lot size that is quite much, there's a way they actually make sure that the market go against you. Okay, they make the market go against you in a way that you tend to start losing money. Like you place a trade, let's say in Boom now as a case study. Now let's take Boom as a case study. Let's say you place a buy. Immediately you place a sorry, sell rather. Okay, you know Boom is about selling. Let's say you place a sell in Boom, and probably no normally if you have to use 0.2 lot size, it's going to fetch you small profits. Like you have to wait for some certain time. So most persons tend to like double their lot size or probably increase their risk, like using increase their lot size, and immediately you try to do that, a spike occurred to clear your account. Okay, if you actually want to test something, test using 0.1 lot size to place a sell, and try again to use like 5 lot size to place a sell in Boom. Just observe. You are like, what's going on? Is this village people? Is it what's going on? Why is it that I just have to lose anytime I come to Boom and Crash? So like I'm saying, the best way to actually make Boom and Crash is to go against the trend of the market, which is to pretty spikes. Okay, that's the first thing. If you're the type that you try to trade along with the trend of the market, okay, it's fine, okay, but you must not be a scalper. Yeah, if you truly want to actually follow the trend of the market, you shouldn't be a scalper. You should be what? You should be someone that trade is like price action, like you trade for long, like you are a swing trader. Okay, that's the only way you can actually still in a way make much profit if you're the type that like to follow the trend of the market, like you like to sell in Boom and to buy in Crash. But on a more serious note, most Boom traders, so most Crash and Boom traders are always scalpers. So whereby you just come to the market for a few seconds and you place trade, and you get a profit for the day, and you're good to go. Like the video I uploaded, if you don't watch it, about using just moving average 200 to place spikes. Like most times in just a entry, like just a good setup, I'm done for the day. For those of you that used to see my WhatsApp status, to see my withdrawals every day, and people were like, this guy is trying to make profit without losses. I have a video. I'm going to show my secrets. I made my first $20,000. Yes, it's not a joke. I will show the evidence, the proof on my real account. I'll show you guys on the money I made my first $20,000, like in Boom and Crash. Like you can say, wow, how? It's not possible. It's possible. I made it, and I've been making more than that now. Okay, so my first $20,000 was within 3 days in Boom and Crash. Okay, so like I'm saying, in Boom and Crash, okay, the first thing you must understand that the best way to make the forex is to go against the trend of the market. And as regards your risk management, your loss size is very important. All right, first, the way I trade, if I'm to start my trade for the very first time, like of the day, like I'm to start placing trade, first is that I try to check the market. Like I use some price action technical analysis, which I'm going to do a video on that to see enlighten you guys. I do some videos, I do some analysis to check, like using higher time frame. Like, okay, the market has been selling for quite some certain time now. Mind you, like I said, forex, if the buyers are currently winning, doesn't mean the sellers are not trying to go against the market. Okay, all right, they're actually underneath trying to create a great momentum to reverse the market. So most times I do use high time frames to kind of do some kind of crazy analysis. Like I call it crazy in the sense that I try to do some check to pass. I try to check past market and see what's going on, like how long I've been selling. So definitely, I think very soon I should start having buy. Okay, so like just a rough technical analysis. So I can also use some candlestick formation to check my analysis. Okay, like I'll explain that as in my next video. Though my next video will be how I made my first $20,000 in Boom and Crash. Yes, on that. So but after that, I'll still make on price action, volatility, stepping days, many more. Just that's why I said you should not miss my videos, okay? Because when you say you're a forex trader, just let me put it that way. You don't come to me now and say you're a forex trader when I don't see your profits and your withdrawals. I'm sorry, please don't get me wrong. Because most persons tend to claim that they know all the theory. They claim like I know everything in forex, I know the analysis, I can analyze market, but are you making money from it? To me, I will consider a real forex trader is someone that is making profit daily and withdrawing. For those of you that used to follow me on my WhatsApp to check my status, you guys used to see my profit daily and my withdrawals. And maybe I'll still do a video to kind of combine my withdrawals in Boom and Crash. Yeah. So after I've done some kind of analysis trying to check the market, I stick to the lot size. Most persons have that issue. I made mention of that in my last video about you sticking to what your lot size. How? If I'm to start the trade for the first time in the day, probably I start with 0.5 lot size. Let's take that as a case study. I must not either increase that lot size more than 0.5 or decrease it more than 0.5. I must make sure I maintain that 0.5 all through my trades. Why? More like why? Like I some person like I have a sure opportunity. Like I saw a sure signal. Someone will say I'm very sure of this spike. It will come rather. Let me use a high lot size. What if it does not come? As yourself. And probably you've tried using your lot size, like probably you started with 0.5, and the very first 15 you spike you predict was successful, and the next one you're trying to increase your lot size, probably when you can use 5 lot size, then you want more, and you lose everything. That's just it. So give or take, if you're using a very good setup and strategy, if you start with 0.5, please make sure that 0.5 is what you use all throughout your spike predicting, so that if out of 20 prediction in a day, if 5 is not successful, the rest 15 is going to cover for your loss and you have a profit. So most persons, they always make profit from boom and crash at the very beginning of the day, but before that day ends, they will still lose it. These are the major reasons why people are losing the money. Loss size, like risk management, and not trying to get proper preparation before they start trading. Okay, all right. So first, you check out the market by going to higher time frames. Not only higher time frame, you check higher time frames to, observe the market. How long has boom or crash has been either buying or selling? Can I buy for how long now? Like it's just something very actually natural. I observed that boom has been buying for a very long time. Like it has been buying for a very long time. I shouldn't start the trade and start buying, because definitely I knew that it's going to get to all-time high, like a very strong resistance, maybe it starts selling. So at first I'll be very calm as in that trade. I will not trade yet, because why? The market has been buying for a very long time. At that instant, strategy don't work. Okay, it doesn't work that period. Okay, so you have to be patient and observe what the market is going to do next. When you start seeing some consolidation of market, like going down and going up at a certain level, which on price action I will explain that, two things are about to happen. Okay, probably the market will break the resistance and start buying again, or it will start falling down. Okay, so that you have to be very calm when it comes to trading. Like I told you, boom and crash is very easy, like very, very easy. First is for you to understand the market. To me, the way I trade, the way I lecture, I train people, I try to see it as a playful heart when it comes to Forex. I want to understand, why is this thing buying? Okay, why is it selling? So should I get to buy now or get to sell? All right, so what I'm saying in summary is that first, your lot size, your risk management is very important. If you're starting your lot size with 0.5, make sure that 0.5 is what you use all through. Don't ever change the lot size. Okay, then not only that, if you have to trade for the very first time, check out high time frames, okay, to check how long, like to try to understand the market, like the behavior for the past some hours. That will give you a foresight of what to expect. So then that period, there are some false signals. Like now, if you have a strategy, yeah, it works. It may actually be working, but there's a certain time that the strategy might not look as if it's working. To give a false setup, you see that it's working. No, there are some days that it's like, what happened today? I just lost all my profit I've been making from Monday to Friday. Why? You tend not to have a proper planning. So you have to check the behavior of the market using high time frame before you start to trade. All right, thank you very much. I think with this fee explanation, you're able to change your way of trading on Boom and Crash. It's very easy to trade Boom and Crash. Then not only that, I would advise you to still make sure that you stick to your lot size, please. And if you need proper training and more clarification on Boom and Crash, okay, I'm always available. You can check my number on the description and my website, whereby you see my students' performance and testimony. Okay, at least to God be the glory, I've raised many students in different countries. Okay, so you can always check my website to see some testimonies, and you can also contact me personally to get more training. All right, so don't miss my next video. Okay, I'll be explaining how I made my first $200, giving the strategy, the analysis, and even the proof that truly this is what 20K does withdrawals. I think then I made I withdrew $20,000 and above or so. I've forgotten, but I will show the video. And my name is David Oyunion David. Okay, you can always check my name on when I upload the video. So don't miss my video, please. Thank you very much.